Hey guys, sorry for the back screen. I just want to do a little life update, I guess. Like a little, once in a while I do a life update diary thing, I guess, because my friends get worried. So, frankly, a lot have been happening. That's why a lot of my videos been taking longer than they should to come out. Let's just say a lot of friends of mine turned their backs on me. I probably made a mistake of making them upset. I will be honest about that. But one of my grievances on people is they don't give you a reason as them to leave. Some people may just say go away and then block you. Some people just straight up just block you without a good reason. Or some other things. I'm also planning to get a job when I turn 18, just immediately after I get my 18-year-old card. I'm just gonna like, hey, yo, mom, getting a job. And she's like, well, don't you want to wait for a bit? No. My mom kind of is upset at me for wanting to get a job so soon because of a certain situation that I got myself in. Which, my mom believes that I shouldn't owe this person any money, but my mental state is crap, so I believe it's my fault. Which, I'm not gonna blame my mom for believing that it is not my fault, but I'm gonna believe it is until I'm done with life, I guess. Some other incidents happened with my friend Luna, and so, she may not show up for some videos for a while either, because I want to make sure she's doing okay. Some shit went down in another server once again. I'm no longer helping the Forever Play thing anymore. Long story with that, I'll probably talk about it in a couple of months. I prefer to let things not... I want to get a job really badly, but I'm like, September 1st is so far away technically. And the reason why I get a job is so I can actually help my parents for once. And so I can do the pay thing, because one of my friends, well, as my friends say, I should not call this person a friend. One of my friends that I thought was a friend, wanted to throw away our friendship because of money. That's legit what happened. He's like, if you don't pay me this amount, I'm gonna stay mad at you. And I'm like, is there any other way I could do it? Because I can't give you money right now. I'm legit 17. I don't have a job. But no, he didn't give me an option. So a whole entire fight happened. I believe it was my fault, but he kept saying I'm blaming him, which I was clearly in the messages. I was blaming myself because I was calling myself a piece of shit. But okay, sure, go off. And a whole entire another incident happened where I vented a little bit. I shouldn't really stop typing about stuff to my Discord server immediately after a situation happens, because I am shocked up with emotions. Because one of my friends, my friend Luna blocked this person already. She knows who it is. I already typed about them in my server today, so some of you guys may know who it is. But one of my friends that I haven't heard in a while, I thought he died. What's with me thinking people dying? I don't know. Go off, I guess. But the person told me to go away. So I was about to say, okay, sure, I'm gonna leave you alone. And he blocked me, so I'm like, okay, never mind then. I guess you don't like me. I am sorry that I vent about stuff and tell people about what I do, really. I have this thing where my parents tell me to tell people if you've done something stupid. Like, that's how I do things. If I believe that something is important, like me trying to commit suicide is something important that my friends need to know about. The thing is that sometimes I get choked up with emotions because the adrenaline of realizing that I'm doing something that will cause harm to myself is fucking crazy. And lately my attempts of trying to Sudoku myself is higher than it usually is. Once in a while I'll just say I'm gonna try to kill myself, and I do, but it's not gonna happen. I legit try to attempt to go yeetus the fetus off a bridge until I saw a group of kids come over. And that's when I saw them was hanging out. So that's when I was like, took a moment to just sit down and think. Like, I was like, why am I out here? Why am I at this bridge? I was legit sitting there and thinking, while a couple of my friends were saying I am suicide, trying to get attention, which I was clearly not. I am legit at the bridge, just sitting there thinking, wow, I must be the most biggest piece of shit in the world. That I got to this point where I believe if I kill myself, they would be happy. Like, it was that to the point. Like, my friend Tyler legit vanished on me when I needed him the most. Like, he was fucking the Avatar at that moment. My friend Luna was going for some shit, and now she's going through PTSD right now, and I really can't help her with that. I just have to sit there and read what she's typing to me and hope to God she answers to me. And I am straight up, like, panicking on the inside. Like, worried about her. And I can't blame either side of the situation because there was no boundaries, I'm sorry. And I'm just over here dealing with a lot of stuff. Like, also my mom went to the hospital, so there's that. And my sister left my cat inside during a spray, which I'm really mad about. But it was a mistake. Boomer's fine, don't worry, my cat's fine. We double checked. I sat next to him for like, I don't know how long, like an hour. And so I just followed him around the house, making sure he was okay. He is fine. I'm probably planning to take him to the vet or something, just to be double make sure. Because he did look like he was exhausted, but he was probably terrified. So, that's basically the whole entire, like, month. And during this whole entire debacle with my friend, my other, let's just name them W and S, Luna, and, like, just a whole bunch of stuff. Heck, I was in a server for a bit, and some people straight up got mad at me because I stated that a 23-year-old shouldn't date a 17-year-old because the Romeo and Juliet law doesn't exist in California. Like, I double checked, I am a California citizen, so I should know about the law. It does not exist unless both family members consent to the relationship. They shouldn't partake in the relationship. And after I was kicked from the server, the owner said, don't be mentioning blank pedophilia and, like, marriage stuff. And I'm like, are you that salty about me telling you, like, you're an adult and I'm a 17-year-old and yet I know about the law more than you do? Like, that made my mind go boom. And I'm just like, bruh, if you, like, she was really upset. This person was really upset at me. I'm like, I'm sorry, girl, but you can't date someone that your parents disagree with you dating. Like, if you're sure, there's like a whole day, like, you can date someone that your parents disagree with, but if your parents are adults and you yourself are an adult by California standards, then you should understand that you shouldn't get in a relationship with a minor. Like, you're an adult, you should know better. Like, I don't know how many years, like, a 17-year-old is, like, at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's about 6 years apart, roughly. Probably 5. But 6 years apart. Like, my guy, no. I love my friends, but goddamn, why do I have to deal with stuff like this? I had to deal with it for Bethany, and there was a whole can of worms with that. And yeah, I still don't trust people fully anymore. Like, God, I am, like, my mom and dad told me, like, hey, maybe you shouldn't, like, do stuff anymore. Like, I am still baffled by, like, a lot of things. Like, I'm sorry that I gave you that gift, my W. You probably knows who he is because there's only one person in my friend group that was named W. Besides, well, actual W from Drake's friend group, but I digress. WI, I guess. WI. They should know who they are. And I'm just trying to wrap my head around things. Like, trying to think about what job I should get, which mom and dad tell me I should not worry about yet, but I'm worrying about it. Because being 18, wow, Billy D, that is a huge thing. Wait, did I even check how old W was? I think I asked them once, and I forgot. But Jesus Christ, I am just 17. I'm still learning about how fucking life works. Heck, I'm still learning how to, like, manage money in the first fucking place. It took my teacher additional lessons just to teach me how to count out pennies. Like, my mind is broken with schooling system because they prefer to try to teach me the rough way and then the way they should have taught me. Because mom and dad told me they should have taught me a simpler way that I would have understand, but I didn't understand anything they were saying. Right now I'm just, like, saying everything off script here. That's why I'm bouncing between things. But I don't know. Trying to figure myself out, and a couple of my friends are still getting upset at me. There's like, I wasted the military, and yet I know what's better for me, and blah, 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 and I'm like, I don't have that military experience. I do not have the experience that you guys went through. Maybe if you tried to explain to me on how did you spend $1,500 on a server, or maybe explain why it's a bad idea to, like, vent about you trying to commit Sudoku to your friends on Discord. Like, just take a minute to explain instead of just being upset and staying mad. Because I don't understand how these situations went bad. I honestly don't. I'm trying to fucking figure it out. But I can't. I felt like I was in the right, and no one took time to tell me I was in the wrong. The only person that actually took time to tell me, hey, maybe it's like a good idea to do that, is fucking Luna and my mother. And I barely tell my mom about things. The only incidences that I told her about was the ex-friend group of mine, W's intervention, and Sans and I believe another friend group. I told her about like Bethany drama and the whole entire Hunter thing. But my god, is life really frustrating right now. Like, a couple of my friends are going through some stuff where I have to just sit there and just deal with my own problems. Right now, I'm dealing with a situation with Luna and a mutual friend of ours. Well, she blocked the person, but I'm still friends with the person. And I'm trying to fix what happened because, again, there was no boundaries. And I'm just like, maybe next time listen to me when I said stop because you might cross the territory. Like, I don't know. I love my friends, but my god, sometimes they just stress me out, you know? Because they don't explain the mistake I do, and then straight up, like, villainize me and say that, are you trying to blame me now? Like, I'm trying to fucking understand. I am legit blaming myself and calling myself a piece of crap at this point. Just explain, how did you spend that much money on a server, W? Like, how is it my fault for you doing that? Like, you're the one that wanted to make it public, not me. I didn't force you to do that. I didn't hold you to gunpoint and say, hey, make the server public and waste money on it. No, I never asked you to do that. The map was a gift. I found out it was stolen when we talked to the owner of the map, and I frankly apologized repeatedly and asked how I could fix it. You never gave me an answer to that. And now out of nowhere, when I talked to you about the problems that happened, you bring it up. You never brought it up in other conversations about it. I am wondering how should I known about that by then? And you kind of didn't explain how that happened to me. You just said you spent money on the server. So I'm like, how is it my fault? I just gave you the map. And you didn't explain how it was my fault. The only reason why I figured out, like, what you were trying to say was because my mother took time to explain it to me. You did not take time to do that. So, my mom told me that the reason why you might think it's my fault is because I gave you the map in the first place. Which I stated it was my fault that I gave you the map in the first place, and I wish I didn't. Because I didn't want all of the drama that happened because you are my friend. And I didn't want the frickin' like world to just feel like it's crashing down on you. I would never wish that on any one of my friends or ex-friends. Heck, my friends are still mad at me for wishing well-beings to people that cause me mental harm. I never want to wish death on people. I wish them the best, and if they stop being friends with me for a reason, I could support that. But if like a situation leaves me pondering to the point that I'm just straight up just fucking abused, I cannot let go of said problem. This is why I'm so hell-bent on getting a job to help my mom, to get enough to get a car, probably to help with like bills and stuff, and like save money to pay off that fucking 15-something dollars thing, because I know it's my fault for giving you the map. But you did not want to negotiate at all, because I tried to tell you I'm just 17. I don't have the monies at the moment, and I can't bear someone being mad at me for, I don't know, years until I get enough money for that. Like, even Luna told me that it was stupid, but I still am trying to do it. But since I don't know how to do anything right, I'm trying to get a following on DeviantArt so I can sell commissions. But since I'm not 18, I can't get a PayPal yet. I can't do anything. How am I going to give the money to you in the first place? That is my question. I have your email, but of course you're not going to respond to it. And I don't know how to email people money, because that might be a bad idea. They're just like, hey, yo, here is the bank information for said money, or I could just mail it to you, but then that would be stupid as well. Like, how do you expect me to pay you, bro? I don't have a PayPal. I don't have any way to pay you, so I try to find ways to help until I'm able to pay you, but I can't deal with the thought that you're just going to be eternally mad at me forever until I fucking die. Until I give you the money, which is, right now, that's not a healthy mindset to be under. Like, you're just, like, I don't understand. It's something dealing with the real life world where if you did something, you need to pay up. It doesn't matter how you feel, you just need to pay, which I am chill with the world being like that, but my god, you made it sound like if I didn't get the money to you then that and now, you will straight up just like hate me forever. And now you probably hate me forever just because of that whole entire argument, and you're like, enough, blah, 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 blah. I didn't even read all the way through because I was already immense about to just straight up get up and yeet myself off a bridge because I didn't know how to deal with the situation at that moment. I was already stressed out as it is because of my family doing things. I was already stressed out of my mind knowing that my friend would legit hate my fucking guts forever until I pay them. I believe you don't know how that feels because well, you're you, and I don't know your life story. But if anyone knows how that feels, please tell me your experience in the comment section. And to my ex-friends that believe I'm a fucking piece of shit, I believe I'm a piece of shit as well. Don't worry, I agree with you on that. Anyway, it was just an update video. My mom's doing fine. Luna might not show up for a couple of videos for a while. YouTube videos may go out slowly. I will be trying to maintain drawing and probably find a job. So I may be more busy than usual. I might not have time to hang out with my friend Luna, which I will be severely depressed about. Because lately she's been the only person that's been keeping my mental stated, I guess. Mentally stable, that's the proper word. Anyway, this was just an update video. I really don't care about my well-being right now, which is fine with me. As long as I get all of the drama settled with, I guess I'll just move on with my life. Like, just throw the money in his face, go, we buy. Like, I could ask my grandma to help, but my dad told me no. But I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Way to go, me. I'm responsible as hell. I am about to turn 18 and I already got myself into debt. Somehow. I guess, note to everyone, don't get, if you don't know where a map came from, and you can't double check where it came from, all I do know is that, my friend Bloom gave me the server. They got it from a friend. She doesn't know where that friend got the map. So, I just thought giving the map to my friend W would be a nice thing. As a friendly gesture. I was hoping he would just, use it as a server for his friends to hang out on, but no. He took it and ran with it. After that, point where he just took it and ran with it, I had no longer control over the situation. It was out of my hands. Anyway, thank you all for watching, I believe. If people are from the FP server get mad at me, I am terribly sorry. I already know I'm a shit person. This was just me venting about things, really. I needed to let all of this off my chest for once. Because you can only vent so much to your parents and to your friends that sometimes you just need to talk aimlessly into the phone. Anyway, I wish you all a good night, I guess. Have fun. Bye.